What's funny is, so I assumed, quite rightfully, we were going to do Silently on the Blink of Orgasm. I have blue WKD right here, ready to drink every time she got wet. Because I felt like that would be on brand for the characters we'd be playing.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's okay, we can save that for next time.
Our main narrator is taking a short break, and he will be back at another time. So yeah.
It is just us today. Semi-chaos episode. We're also going to be oddly on topic because Grace wants to talk about Rune Factory.
So I think it's more like Grace's self-indulgent episode.
This is Grace's. That's a band, isn't it?
What's Grace's self-indulgent episode?
Mindless Self-Indulgence is a band. Never mind. I'm hipster emo nonsense.
Yeah, and I bet you liked it before it was cool and all that shit.
No, I didn't.
You look like a hipster.
I sure do.
You still look like you're into craft beers and shit, and you wear plaid.
While it's true I am into craft beers, I have been moving into more fruity ciders and even cocktails in recent years.
Oh yeah,
recent months
had that
even.
strawberry daiquiri the other day, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Get you.
Plus now, almost all events I'm at, I have to drive to now, so it means mocktails are probably going to be what I'm drinking for, unless I'm like staying somewhere or someone else is driving me.
Yeah, exactly.
Then...
But like, you're not missing out because mocktails are lush.
Yeah, but I don't know anything about them, so I'm learning slowly.
I mean, they tell you what's in them.
Yeah, but...
It's usually just like a fruity nonsense without the alcohol.
Just because things have ingredients written doesn't mean they're going to be good when you order them.
I mean, yeah, but it gives you some indication.
Oh, true. But, yeah, I don't know. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Chaos.
Chaos.
I'm James. Joining me is Grace.
Hello, Chaos. Ooh.
Nick is not here. He is missed. Without him, we're going to talk about Rune Factory. Fire Emblem will resume once he returns. And I've got a really good fix to talk about when we get back to Fire Emblem, but you'll find out. Grace, Rune Factory. Tell me everything you know.
Oh, my lord. The personal side of it was probably my first big favourite Nintendo game. And I found it accidentally. I was a fan of Harvest Moon, and then I saw a fantasy version Harvest Moon by the same people, and I thought, ooh. And it, even though, like, looking back, it's quite clunky, it was definitely one of my favourites. And they continued to do a series, which I was incredibly thrilled about. And so, yeah, my entire childhood, every birthday, like almost every birthday, I'd get, like, one game, and it would be, like, the best. I'd be like, fuck the rest of the presents. I just want to find that one present that looks like a
the
DS
Rune Factory
box.
shaped present
Yeah.
that is, yeah.
I was like, yeah, I can't wait to date these 2D women and like, grow some turnips and fight some monsters. Then a dragon.
I think that's going to be our episode title, to be honest. Bang 2D women, grow turnips.
I mean, any Rune Factory person will tell you that is the gist of it.
It's a bag women and just grow turnips, and I'm all out of women.
You always start off with a cheap hoe, and I'm just saying because it's true.
I'm not even going to make that joke. So, you have lent me Rune Factory 1.
Yes.
I played a bit of it.
I was so desperate for you to get into it, and you just didn't.
It didn't quite click with me. The farming clicked with me.
Yeah, it's good.
The combat didn't click with me.
Yeah.
I felt like it could have done with something different. I'm not sure what exactly.
You said to me last time you wanted it to be turn-based.
Yeah, either turn-based or, I don't know, better aiming for the weapons.
They did improve on the aim in later games, but that was their first game. And so you just sort of swing in the general direction and it hits. You know what I mean?
Got you. 4 also didn't click with me.
Oh, mate.
I bought that one, and I was like, oh yeah, Grace hyped up 4, so maybe I should look into 4. But it also didn't click. I think that was mostly, like, maybe I just wasn't in the mood for that kind of storyline, because I was about to say it felt too quaint and kind of, I don't know.
It's supposed to be quaint.
Fluffy RPG.
It's supposed to be fluffy.
But on reflection, since then, I've got really into the Trails games. And they've got almost identical writing in terms of the style of the humour. So maybe I should give Rune Factory 4 another go.
Yeah. You should.
Because now that Trails has sort of got me onto that, we should do the Trails. Can we maybe, if I get bored?
No, not today.
Fine. We'll stick to Rune. Though they are published by the same people.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, Exceed. Which is why the dialogue is very similar, because it's the same localization team that have their own style. Yeah, might give 4 a go. You've said 3 is the best one, and 3 is now on machines I have access to.
3 is the best one as, like, the old-fashioned Rune Factory, because before they started putting dateable blokes in it, I think is what I mean.
Before they ruined it with men.
Before you're allowed to play as a woman.
Ah.
So, like...
I did wonder about that, because I looked at the art for 3, and it seemed like they were going for deliberately androgynous, rather than actually coding in two gender options.
No. I mean, like, all the main male characters you play have been getting more and more androgynous.
Oh, right.
But, like, yeah, because, like, you start off
It's the JoJo progression.
Well, yeah, exactly. You start off just as... Yeah, but you'll never, like... Joseph Joestar. You're just like...
That's a damn shame.
You start off as probably being the most male-ish person in the first one. You're just a bloke. Then you become, in the second one, you're a bloke with a crop top, which is probably closer to, like, Joseph Joestar.
See? The pattern's there
but yeah,
every time.
But you get to 3 and you're this fluffy lad who could be a girl. You don't know, but he says he's a lad, right?
Okay.
And, like, that's as girly as you can go, really. And then by the 4th one, there is an actual woman you can play who looks sort of like a knockoff fancy version of Miku from Vocaloid, which is fine. You can have weapons that are leeks in that game. Like, you can dual wield leeks. Shit up. Either way, right. Aside that.
Is there, like, a spin attack you can do?
Yes.
A leek spin attack?
Yes.
Oh god, are you too young to know about leek spin?
Yes.
Oh, that hurts. That physically hurts me. So back in the day, leek spin is what you would send people when you were too young for meat spin, but also Rick rolling hadn't been invented yet either. Hang on, we need to take a quick tangent.
Oh, for God's sake, are you going to show me a picture?
If Nick was here, he'd agree with me that this is funny and important.
Well, he's not here, and you're not funny, and you're not important.
I'm funny and important. Hang on. Let me find you the leek spin. So the original website was leakspin.com. I doubt that that's still there, so I've just gone straight to YouTube. Here you go. Have unwind, listen to it, and you'll understand.
Oh, no, I have actually seen this.
But I'm just going to check if the website's still alive.
I have seen it.
Oh, good. The website is not around anymore.
I'm not surprised, because it probably ran on Flash Player.
It did. Dame yo. Okay, right, I'm done feeling old. Actually, there was a second brief tangent I was going to go on.
No!
This one's more... talking of androgynous farmers, did I show you the game Harvestella?
Yes. And I know
just want to
exactly what you mean.
The 2 playable options.
You can play as a slightly butch woman or a woman.
Yeah, your gender options are thigh highs or shorts.
Yes, that's it.
These 2 character models are identical, aside from are you wearing thigh highs or are you wearing shorts?
Yeah. I went
gender
thigh
equality. Cool. Sorry, I had to just point that out while it was on my mind. Okay. We're gonna are we looking at all of Rune Factory, or are you gonna pick a game?
I mean, we'll see what pops out, I reckon, and I can tell you who people are in it.
Okay, yeah, that's probably easier than spending 50 minutes talking about everyone.
I'll tell you what
because that would be ridiculous. Why would we do that?
Oh, yeah, like what we fucking did on Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Fucking twat. That took ages. I honestly was giving up the will to live by the end of it.
50 minutes.
How many characters are there? And they were like, and then they released bonus footage where there's people living in the basement, and I was like, oh great, let's go through them as well. I was like, oh for fuck.
So there's 10 kids per house.
Stop.
So that's 30.
We've gone over this.
The DLC kids 34.
Shut up. Sit down. No, we're doing
and then there's
Rune Factory
the
today.
teachers.
Stop.
And I didn't even talk about the teachers that
We've
much.
done an episode. We've done an episode already. Leave it. That's in the past.
Tune in for part 2 soon.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got Fire Emblem open.
No, put it down. We're doing.
No,
Rune
sorry,
Factory.
sorry, Rune Factory. I meant to say Rune Factory. I'm so sorry.
I am going to go.
Look, Rune Emblem. It's very similar.
No, it's not.
I genuinely have the Rune Factory tag open.
Good.
That's what I meant to say.
Good.
I'm not messing with you.
Fuck.
That would be really funny to talk about Fire Emblem a bit more. But anyway, okay.
So yeah, like they released a 5th Rune Factory.
It
And
did.
a lot of people were like, well, you know, they ran out of the elemental dragons, what the fuck they're going to do? And what they did do is they turned it into a completely 3D game, which had the worst lagging issue I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, so
which
first
made
of
me
all,
very sad.
what does that have to do with running out of dragons? I don't get the connection there. Run out of dragons, we have to add a new dimension to the game.
No, listen. Okay, so in the lore of this game, which, if you had paid more attention to the game I lent you in the first one, it's explained. There are 4 sacred dragons.
I don't think I got that far.
It's in the library. It starts off.
You didn't tell me to read the library.
I told you if you wanted to make Tori, the girl in the library that was cute, impressed with you and her LP go up, her love points go up. Then you need to read the books in the library.
Okay.
Right? And one of them...
Tori's alright, she's not my type.
Yeah, she's alright. But in those books, one states the lore about the dragons. And the dragons were all pun names of Terrible.
I see.
Terrible, the Earth Dragon. You got Acurious or Acfurious or whatever the fuck his name was, which was the water one. Ventuswell, the wind one, and Fearsome, the fire one. Firesome, even.
God, okay.
Yeah?
I get it. That sounds like Exceed. That's the same humorous trails.
The 4 sacred dragons.
I see. And there's a secret 5th one, I'm guessing?
Well... yeah, that's why we were wondering what the fuck they were going to do for the 5th one, because, like, no, we've got all the dragons now, and so, yeah, it turns out they added, both spoilers, both dragons, Light and Dark Dragon, appear in, the 5th one. But, they're in human form.
I see.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they're lurking about.
I like dragons that can transform. That's a cool trope.
It is a cool trope, isn't it? It makes you wonder why the other ones didn't do it.
It's also really good in D&D, because if you've got players that just go around killing everyone, and they just want to murder the shopkeeper, surprise, the shopkeeper's an ancient dragon, and he's just going to fuck you up.
For God's sake.
And that's what I do every time.
Well, and that's why I've never hurt the person behind the desk, because I know what you're like. Either way, right. So,
my suggestion, I'm just going to get up the list of people I can marry in each game, and I'm going to smash and pass on my own and be like, that one's cute, and you can tell me about them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can do that.
That's probably a quicker way. Cool. Well, Grace, do you want to get them up? Will I be faster at this? I don't know.
You'll probably be faster at it. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, just send over some pictures of people you like, and I'll tell you who they are.
Cool. So I'm looking at the first one. I think from this list of people I would marry, or I can marry in this game. There you go.
Oh, in general, or smash or pass?
I've put it in general.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Probably Tabitha?
You've just sent me a picture of Felicity.
If you click the link, it's the page with all 11.
Okay.
Felicity's just up first. Though
Tabitha.
she's not. Bianca is.
Yeah, it's in alphabetical order. Yeah, Tabitha. I see Tabitha. She's the elf maid in the first one. She works for Bianca and her family, and in the lore, basically it's set one or a couple of years, maybe 4 or 5 years after the war between humans and elves ended.
Okay.
So throughout
I'm
other
guessing
generations,
humans won.
I think they came to an understanding.
Okay, that's fine.
So, like, she's not a maid because she was forced into servitude. She's a maid
good.
because...
Okay, I was worried about that.
Yeah, but, like, there is still a kind of distrust between the two.
Is she alarmingly old? Should I be worried about marrying her?
No, I don't think her age comes up.
Okay, that's... I mean, you never know with elves. Gotta be careful.
Like, I think in another version, I think she's actually royalty of some sort. So she's just humble, like...
Okay, Rune Factory 2. There's not much competition here. It's gotta be Alicia.
Where have you posted this?
I haven't yet. There you go. Cool hat, crop top, secret witch. I'm in.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people went for her, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
If you look at all the options, like...
See, her tits are even bigger in the in-game picture.
I wasn't even going to mention the huge boobs, but yeah, those are there.
If you scroll further down...
Okay, well, hold on.
I'll tell you what's funny about Rune Factory 2. Like, unlike the other games, they've done this part 1, part 2 thing, where basically in the first part, you're not very good at fighting monsters. The guy you're playing is kind of shit.
Okay.
He's alright. He doesn't fight any of the hard monsters. His whole job is to secure his bloodline, right?
I see.
He essentially marries a lady here, and then
you play as the son.
Or the daughter.
I see. I've heard of games doing that.
Yeah, and then you can date the other kids in the fucking school. Which
and
is
if you marry Alicia, then
she becomes your mum,
and you get powerful. You get traits associated with that.
You look just like your dad, and you get nothing. But
well, that seems underdeveloped.
She lives in your house and she tells you the weather, and she can.
I mean, that's nice.
Can change the weather as well.
Ooh.
So like, don't like a storm. Tell her to fuck it off for $5,000, and she will.
You have to pay your mum to change the. That's. Ugh.
Money's money, mate. Times are tough. You're a farmer, for fuck's sake. You've got a massive plot of land. It'll be fine.
Why are we wasting time as farmers when we can change weather for money?
Yeah.
Checkmate, atheists.
I think the weather comes back round anyway. Like, it's like you're only postponing the inevitable. But yeah, your dad's name in this is Kyle.
Of course, he's a fucking Kyle.
It's a shit name.
Apologies to any Kyles listening. I'm sure you understand.
I'm not saying sorry to you, and I know which Kyle's listening, and you can go fuck yourself.
Grace, please don't alienate any of our listeners.
Only the one Kyle that knows me. Everyone else is fine.
That's fair. Okay. Rune Factory 3.
I'll tell you what's funny about Rune Factory 2. There's a time skip between each one, and there's a little girl in the first one who then grows up and moves and becomes a maid in Rune Factory 2. And I think she's actually one of the bachelorettes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a bit weird,
that makes
that one.
sense. So this isn't my pick. I just want to point out the tits on Carlos.
It's sad. I wanted to bang Carlos, but I
bet you did. Look at those boobs. They're huge.
Where have you put this?
I haven't yet.
Alright.
I'm on my laptop, Chris. You've got to give me time to, get the links.
No.
I'm used to having more than one screen.
God's sake. I've only got one screen.
Once you get 2 screens, you'll understand.
Okay.
But, yeah, look at those boobs. They're huge.
Yeah, he's rippling.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that he is not the one fighting the monsters.
Well, he should be.
I know, but look at, literally on the right, the person in the blonde hair. That's you.
I know.
Play. He's tiny.
Yeah. The skinniest arms I've ever seen.
But I tell you what, when he turns into a sheep, he can knock your lights out.
Okay, so he can turn into a sheep. And while we're on that, I notice a lot of these people seem to be unicorns.
There's only 2 unicorns.
I noticed... I thought Rusk has a horn as well.
Yeah.
But it's a small one. We've got Ondorus, Rusk, and Karuna.
Rusk and Karuna. I'm trying to think...
Yeah, let me...
Where are they?
Yeah.
Honduras, Rusk, and Karuna.
So Karuna you can marry.
Yeah.
Rusk has a smaller unicorn horn. And then Honduras is further down. It's kind of mysterious and has a big horn.
I can't find Rusk.
Rusk is on the villagers tab, second one down in the middle.
No, that's not a horn.
Is it not?
No, he's not a monster. He's just a bloke.
Okay. It looks like... Oh, yeah, you're right. Once I click on Rusk, it's a feather. Apologies. 2 unicorns. Right. I'm actually having a harder time picking of waifus from number 3.
Yeah,
There's more variety. None of them stand out.
Well, their personalities are all very different.
Oh, for sure. We don't have time to go into all their personalities, though.
I can quickly sum them up if you like.
Go on then.
Okay. Shara, basic goody two-shoes. Colette eats a lot. Marion tries to drug you because she's a witch.
Okay.
Karina is lazy.
Okay.
But nice. Pia is a kind of ditzy airhead mermaid. Sophia is tsundere and says one thing but means another.
Okay.
Sakia is all about money.
Okay.
Carmen is all about fishing.
Okay.
Raven is edgy because she's secretly half monster. She's half phoenix.
Oh.
Daria is all about rainbows, hitting things with habits and art. Karuna is the head of a tribe living in the desert who have been cast out because monster humans and monsters don't get on with humans. And so it's like a race thing.
Okay.
Number 3.
I have a question about Karina. Is she lazy air quotes but actually super competent and she just can't be asked?
I think so, yeah.
Cool, I'm into that. Hang on. Yeah, she wakes up at 6:50 a.m. Of course, yeah. The laziness is clearly a facade.
No,
She's just like my Fire Emblem waifu, so I choose Karina.
Alright.
She remind?
Yeah, she wants to move to the city and do fashion and shit.
Oh, she's just Hilda. Yeah, all in. Karina.
My favourite was Marion because she's a gremlin.
Is that the one that drugs you?
Yeah, she wants to use you to experiment her potions on because she's learning to be a witch.
I see.
It's funny. But usually she gives everything to Colette because Colette will just eat everything and anything.
It's a weird bunch. Okay. I don't have an easy page for bachelors and bachelorettes for number 4. It's either down to Forte or Clorica. Clorica.
Yeah, understandable. Clorica is your sleepy maid in your palace who does actually literally fall asleep.
I would not have guessed maid.
Yeah, they've got a sort of butler outfit.
She's drinking the tea.
Yeah, so what?
She should be serving the tea. It's her job.
You're allowed downtime.
I guess, but it probably shouldn't be your main portrait. I don't know. I'm being judgy here.
I think Black Butler was popular when they designed the characters, and so that's kind of what happened. She's just looking quintessential, you know what I mean?
Got you. Or Buff Lady Knight.
Forte, yeah. They really liked Arthur from Fate Stay Night.
Yeah, I can tell. But you know what? That's fine. A lot of people have ripped that design in many different genres, so good on you, Rune Factory. If you're gonna steal a classic.
Yeah, exactly. And like, she is really sweet. Like, she's afraid of ghosts, but she's this stoic knight.
I like that trope.
Yeah, and she's like protective of her older brother and shit. And yeah, it is quite funny. She wants to be a proper knight.
Oh, knight or maid? Oh, can't decide.
And you didn't get into it, and I'm just like, how did you not get into it? The characters are fantastic.
I didn't meet a buff lady knight yet, apparently. Fine, it's getting reinstalled tonight. It'll be having to compete with Starfield, but it's a very different game, so maybe it'll be okay. Right, I may as well look at the husbands while we're at it. Yeah. Vishnal.
Vishnal is the butler, and he's hardworking. He wants to be just like his teacher, who can just do anything.
He looks like a butler.
He's shit at cooking.
That's not a good trait in a butler.
Part of his job is to cook, and he just can't fucking do it. Bless him.
Grace was your favourite Dillis.
Why? Because he's a horse.
Is he a horse? Oh.
He was a horse monster, and then when you defeat him as a horse, he turns into a bloke.
So I could see that he was a monster of some kind, but in this picture, he's holding a fishing rod, and I was like, Fishman.
No, he likes fishing.
Oh, okay. I figured I'd found the fishman who started it all for you.
No, he has this quite wholesome rivalry with this dwarf fella who runs the shop.
Okay.
And they're like a bickering old married couple. And so on the one hand, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go for him. But on the other hand, I'm like, I don't want to break.
You don't want to
up
break them up. Okay.
Yeah.
I will not break them up then, for your sake. I'll pick Vishnal then, because I didn't pick the maid, so I may as well. Cool. Is it worth doing 5?
Have you not spotted the sleazy foxman, Egyptian foxman?
Oh, Leon.
Leon. He was a big favourite when it came out.
Okay. Yeah, I can see the appeal. Though the biggest sleaze here looks to be Arthur, if I had to guess.
Arthur?
Yeah,
he's the prince.
His picture looks sleazy.
No. He's actually quite wholesome.
Oh.
He's very gentlemanly, he's in line to the throne. He doesn't want to stay in the palace, so he goes and rents in the hotel.
Yes, I think I met him.
And yeah, he would have done right at the beginning. Yeah, he's just all about cute things. He likes glasses.
Got you.
He thinks glasses are cute. Yeah.
Okay, last but not least, let's look at the 5th one. You've not told me who you picked on any of these either.
Oh, right.
I mean, you don't have to, but...
I said a few.
Yeah, you said a few. It's fine. No, I remember, because I saw all the art. Scarlet. Obvious choice for number 5.
Oh, Scarlet.
Yep.
Oh, crikey.
Is that a bad choice?
I'm trying to remember who Scarlet is, because...
She's an elf. She's got legs.
Oh, fuck. So when I was thinking Scarlet, for some reason I was thinking of Fuka, and I was like, no, that's not Fuka. She's got red hair, but it's not her. Scarlet has got blue hair for some reason.
Yeah, Scarlet's blue hair.
Yeah, she's sort of like Forte, quite serious about her job, but only she's a ranger, not a knight.
Oh.
Yeah, she's.
I'd have guessed
team.
postman, judging by the uniform.
Yeah, that's what you look like. You look like a postman as well, but you're both rangers.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fuka, no. Looks a bit young.
She's a furry, so.
There's nothing wrong with furries.
Frame that sentence.
Nothing wrong with furries.
Oh my god.
I'm happy to double down on that one.
Okay, sure. Well, she's lovely because she's a chipsqueak, I think.
Oh, what?
It's a squirrel. It's a Rune Factory squirrel.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, they have.
I assumed she was a wolf.
Yeah. I think.
Because it's always wolves. But no. Okay. Shall we get into the fix?
Yeah, go on then.
Cool. Right. I've picked waifus, and I'll probably forget them at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see what's out there in the Rune Factory universe. I can tell you the top one is a Harry Potter one.
What? Crikey, already?
Wait, no, it's not. That's just a list of incomplete things that guy's written.
Oh, right.
Never mind. Top actual one is everyone/everyone.
Fucking hell. That's ambitious, isn't it?
For every 91 chapters.
How the hell have you found this?
I searched by hits.
Oh, right. Oh my god.
I'll put this in part 1. Oh. Hold on. There you go. It's called I Took My Heart and Put It Next to Yours. It has 91 chapters. And it is, I believe them, it is a chapter for every pairing.
Wow.
Every possible pairing in Rune Factory 4.
Wow.
I mean, they may not be I don't know what the maths is on that, but at 91 chapters, they've made a bloody good effort.
Yeah, commendable, to be fair, actually. Shoot the bed.
Yeah. Who is your OTP in Rune Factory 4?
Oh, OTP. Oh, fucking me.
Mm-hmm.
In Rune Factory 4. I don't know, let's see if I can find it.
Okay, I was going to say, let's look for it.
Oh my god. I suppose it would be Dillis and Doug. But I can't seem to see it.
Doug and Dillis. Oh, I found that. No, that's Dillis and Dolls, sorry. Oh, Doug Doll.
None of these are gay or lesbian by the looks of it.
What? No, there must be.
Oh, no, Dillis and
I've got the
Vishnal
tag.
is the closest.
I've got Margaret and Colorica here.
Amber.
Forte and Frey.
I've literally just found the one he doesn't have. The one pairing.
Great.
I may have to write in and be like, "Excuse me, mate. I was just
Milieu.
wondering."
Actually, we've talked about
Who?
Milieu before.
Milieu?
I'm sure of it. The author, Milieu.
Maybe.
No, that name rings a
It's
bell.
got the Crow of Judgment icon. It might be.
Yeah, I recognise that crow. What have we covered of theirs? They've written in Phoenix Wright something. They're right in the Untamed as well.
Oh, mate, that's probably why then.
They've written one in the Untamed called Modern Day Goths. Wei Wuxian fulfills his destiny by getting railed in a graveyard at midnight. Your destiny is to get railed in a cemetery at
He'd probably
midnight.
be down for that, to be fair, but...
Oh, for sure. He's a necromancer, right?
What else is there before we get too sidetracked?
I don't know. Yeah, Milieu, we've definitely covered you before. I'm sorry, I can't remember the exact context. Knotting Delights, Leon and Lest.
Leon is the fox guy. Lest is the male protag.
The fox is not.
I don't know. I assume they do. Because they're sort of like dogs do.
Okay, yeah. Hang on, let's check.
I am dirting this fandom is one of the tags.
Foxes do indeed not.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
I like
You probably
this.
didn't.
Lest is tired of Leon holding back, especially with his well-endowed cock.
Tonight he plans on seducing Leon and convincing him to knot him. He refuses to take no for an answer. Leon doesn't complain.
Leon's an ancient priest. Just
So to me that sounds like he's hyping up like, I'm gonna do this, we're gonna fuck, you're gonna like it. There's nothing you can do, and he's like, yeah, okay.
just fans himself down a bit. Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Alright, mate.
Cool. I'll assume the position.
Perversions.
Perversions.
That's a good name
sure
for an
is.
explicit author, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I've got an author called Doug/Dillis.
Oh, is this that damn dwarf?
Yeah.
Because I think we've filtered ours the same way. That's why we're finding it.
We have Rune Factory sorted by hits. Yep, that's fine. That's a good way of doing it.
Dillis's point of view.
That's the ship you were after, right?
Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, there you go.
I've got it.
You've got a whole author.
I have got them.
They have 4 works, and it's exactly what you expect.
It has 41 chapters.
Oh, that's a fandom I didn't expect to see.
I just looked at it and my
shit.
eyes just hit my hairline. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm picking my eyebrows up off the floor.
Foul-mouthed horse. Wow. Well, you're set for life. 54,000 words.
Oh, too funny.
Of
I
a
love that
horseman.
bit. It's so funny. Oh. What else is there? Oh, there's a Rune Factory 5 one I've not seen. No. That's not what I meant.
Oh, you've been reading all the Rune Factory 5.
So there is actually a wolf man in the 5th one. And he's just a wholesome, massive lad who runs an inn. That's his whole thing. He runs the hot springs. That's all he does. Bless him. His sister is a very foxy lady.
In the sense that she's a fox?
In the sense that she is a fox, and she's a foxy lady. Because with Rune Factory, there's always a mother that you cannot date who looks a lot better than, like, all the bachelor's threats.
Yeah, I remember.
Why can't I date
That's something
Sabrina?
I remember from the first game, is there were loads of MILFs.
Why can't I date...
It was Sabrina, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's every game, and it's just so frustrating. Just let us at the MILFs, for God's sake. I want that on a placard.
Let us at the MILFs. So, I play up my love of MILFs. Deep down, it is Grace, who is the actual degenerate here.
Also,
I just want that on record.
Also, like, Sabrina and Linfar.
Oh,
no,
absolutely.
not Linfar. She's actually got a husband. But the single, like, the foxy lady I was talking to you about, her husband died. Like, you're in there.
We really should work on that game at some point. We'll sit down in RPG Maker and just make a game like Rune Factory, but it's just MILFs. Maybe instead of a farm, you're like a young teacher, and like every parent's evening, all the MILFs line up.
Maybe.
I think there's something there. We could do something with that.
Quick. There's only so many shit jokes I can pull out my arse, you know.
That's fair.
So,
I'll see what else there is.
what about foxy ladies?
Talking of foxy ladies, I had a thought the other day. I may as well bring this up now.
Sure,
and just
get your skeleton out.
Yeah, air out my deepest shames onto the internet.
No.
Did you play the Sly Cooper games?
I know what it is, but I've not played it.
Okay, then I will shut up. I was thinking back and I was like, you know what? When I was younger, I did kind of have a thing for the foxy lady in the police officer who was a fox.
They did sexualise the fuck out of animals. Like,
they did. Let me find a picture.
Someone was telling me how they had a massive crush on Maid Marian from like Robin Hood.
That's the thing. I was thinking because it's always Robin Hood, the animated one that I've heard a lot of women say they got thirsty for that fox. So I'll put her in Smash or Pass. So in the Sly Cooper games, you play as a raccoon who steals things, and your nemesis that he simps for all the time is Carmelita Fox, who is a hotshot detective.
Yeah, she's wearing a bra and her badge is a collar, and I can see what's going on here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And as a teen, I was like, yeah. Am I a furry? Who knows?
Well, let me play God and judge you right now. Yes.
Okay.
Bro, it has got the fox-shaped face. The only thing it hasn't got is the fact it's walking on 2 legs. 4 legs.
I think if they can wear clothes, I think it's fine. But yeah, just thought I'd air some of my shames while I'm here.
I think we need to get quickly back on track to the other furry game we're talking about.
Yeah, let's go. Let's make it perfectly normal to romanticize a horseman. Well, yeah, but deep down you wish you were the dwarf.
No, I don't. I don't like being any shorter than I already am.
Oh.
I wish I was just taller.
Oh, deep down you wish you were the horse.
No.
And a horse.
I don't like the idea of having fleas.
Running through the fields.
That's why I couldn't date a furry, because they'd have fleas.
Drop-kicking children. Actually, I found something creepy about horses the other day. I saw this on Tumblr.
Yeah, they eat meat.
I knew that.
Alright.
Well, I didn't know. Horses' legs are actually fingers. Yeah. That's weird.
No, it's not.
That's really... I don't like that.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's not okay. Grow legs. Evolve legs.
You know, it's the same with other things with hooves.
Well, I don't like that.
Fucking hell. Well, the hoof isn't gonna be able to sit on one prong.
Well, why not just grow legs? Like a normal animal.
It's got normal legs.
No.
Bro, you have 5 toes, and all of them has got a tiny little hoof on the end of each one.
Yeah, it's great.
But these guys have got 2 fingers and 1 solid hoof that can take out a man. Like...
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, but it's gonna fuck you up, and you're not gonna be able to fuck them up. So I think you should just concede that... In conclusion,
don't like horses.
Yeah, only because...
Wouldn't bang a horse.
They would beat you up. That's why you're upset.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, let's get back to it.
Yeah, I'm glad we had this talk. So, let's see what else I can find. Oh, shit, I can get this back on topic, kind of.
Can you?
To our the episode we're not recording today. Got a crossover here. The Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey! I'm a Farmer, Part 1. Cool. What's happening here? I think Noelle joins the school. Noelle from Rune Factory.
Okay. Which... Noelle. It's occurred to me I've forgotten who fucking Noelle is. Hang on.
Yeah. I assume it's one of the protagonists.
Or it'll be one of the kids from... No, not Robert Noelle, British Officer of Arms.
Hang on.
Fucking hell. Hang on.
Noelle Grass is the protagonist in 5, I think. Ignore me. I saw the art and I thought that's gotta be... It's the protagonist of 4, I think. One of the child options.
Oh, yeah. It's your kid in the 4th one. Because you can choose the name, but there's a default one.
Okay.
Which is why I've never heard of the fuckwit.
That's fine. Well, they get adopted by a very different dragon.
Great. And you know what? It makes sense because of the hair colour.
That makes sense. Cool. Oh, maybe I'll read that in my own time. Magnus Archives crossover as well.
Is there? Is there?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let me...
Show me.
I'm getting there. You've got to give me time to, like, post things.
I feel... Okay, yeah, I know, but...
I've got to copy the URL, move to a different tab, make sure I'm in the right area, post it. But yeah, Rune Factory, Magnus Archives by Crimson Woods.
Winterswall the Dragon, Volcan and the Butler. Location, somewhere else.
John and Martin are walking through the apocalypse and see a giant white orb thing and decide to go through it. I guess they end up... During the apocalypse, they just end up in Rune Factory.
Yeah, Martin sees a sheep-like creature and points it out. The Woolly is fond of Martin.
I bet it is.
It's the... oh, fucking hell. And they meet a big burly butler, Volcanon. They're in Selphia. Let me take you to Winterswall the Dragon. Oh, okay.
Chapter 2. John wakes up after a good night's rest and heads back to the castle. Martin carrying Wooly. Nice.
Vinty looks at them in confusion. London? Fear? Surf? Buddy, you're in Selphia. Yeah, you know what? This is the good ending for Magnus, isn't it?
This is... I don't want to get too controversial. I dare say this is a better ending to Magnus than what Magnus actually had.
I'm not gonna lie, I do agree. That
Was not a fan of the ending.
Yeah.
Like, when we do... Like, we will do a Magnus Archives episode eventually, and when we do, I'll go over my personal ending, which I stand by as the better ending. But I'm sure I've told you it at some point.
Yeah, you have.
It's way better.
Because you got upset, and then you kept coming out with all these different... They could have done it this way, they could have done it that way.
I was so salty. I was a big fan of Magnus Archives right until the end of Season 4. Anyway, before I get too upset. There's another Milieu one here.
Oh, yeah.
Called Lucid Dreaming, and it is a crossover with H.P. Lovecraft.
Eh?
Leon's centuries asleep weren't as uneventful as you might think.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
I mean, you do get that vibe when you're fighting the sarcophagus.
I think Milieu was one of our Stardew Valley authors.
Maybe. It's weird that we've done this for so long, and there are people we keep coming across.
It was my Stardew Valley author.
Oh.
Because they wrote Stardew Valley H.P. Lovecraft.
Ah. Very nice. What was it? The colour purple?
Yeah. Killer Out of Space.
Yeah. The colour Out of Space.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it was purple.
I mean,
I guess in the film it's purple.
It is, actually. It's sort of a weirdy purple. It's very hard to make a colour that has never been seen by humans before.
You don't say.
And that works really well in book horror, but translating it to the screen is a very challenging task.
Yeah, I can imagine being on the visual effects team, just like, guys.
Right. Step 1, come up with a colour that humans have never seen before.
It's like when an architect comes up with this really cool building and the engineers just look at it like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. And you know what? They do a good job in the film. And the fact Nick Cage is playing the dad, big help to that.
Right, let's get back to this.
Yeah, Rune Factory. I've got your favourite boy band in Rune Factory too.
Boy band? Oh no, BTS?
Yeah.
What are they doing? They get everywhere.
5th time's the charm. 3 times Jungkook confesses to Namjoon. What's this got to do with Rune Factory? If you're interested in play, there are spoilers for Rune Factory 4 in this game. Do play Rune.
Are they in?
I think they might just be playing Rune Factory. I assumed it was them going to becoming farmers, because I think that's quite a funny image, to be honest. Oh no, it is. Why do you like strawberries so much? Jungkook asks. Namjoon remembers looking fondly. Yeah, this is them as farmers in Rune Factory.
All right.
I'm sure they'll do fine.
Yeah.
Like, they'll survive. They're about as buff as the average Rune Factory protagonist, so they'll be okay. There's actually more than one.
Is there?
Yeah, I've got Starry-Eyed Boy from the Sky here. Prince Namjoon of Selphia has always struggled with balancing his work as a rune translator and archivist and being the prince. So when a young man with bright eyes and no memories falls out the sky. The gears in his mind start turning. The man looks like royalty and holds himself like royalty. This is the answer.
That is such a Rune Factory fucking beginning.
That's the plot of 4, isn't it?
No, yeah, that's the plot of all of them.
Oh,
An
okay.
amnesiac rolls up and you play the person with memory loss. That's it.
And then Namjoon takes advantage of you.
Well, I mean, there's always some woman who ropes you into farming her land. So yeah, that's kind
true.
of on point in a way.
Oh, and the one falling from the sky is Jungkook, by the way, if you hadn't guessed.
Yeah. I mean, I only know one name from BTS.
Yeah, I only really know of Jungkook. Seems to be the most popular.
Yeah.
I've also read that he might be the reincarnation of Princess Diana.
Stop. I've heard it before. We've covered this.
We have. I just wanted to remind everyone that he might be.
Just stop. Please. Oh, fuck's sake.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, a lot of Rune Factory 4 over anything else so far. But like Rune Factory 4 was the biggest one and had the largest map. Even though their map was different to the others in that the other maps were sort of wiggly, but this one was very boxed.
Okay.
Like you look at the map and it is literally like box line, box line, box line, box line.
Oh, so it's sort of like a Pokemon map?
No.
Okay. I don't know how... let's have a...
You'd have to play it. It's on the map. It's just boxes and lines next to each other that lead you to other boxes, pretty much.
Oh, okay. No, I've pulled up the map. It does look like a Pokemon map to me, to be honest.
Okay.
Like lots of different routes, and then like a town or a thing, and then you've got loads of routes between it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna add some crack to this to see what.
Yes, let's spice it up.
See what that gets me.
What's sad about
6? Only 6 crack Rune Factory fix?
They're funny enough as it is when you play them.
Come on, guys. Get some more crack in here. You're supposed to be farmers. Grow some crack.
Shut up. You got a chemistry set, I mean.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's so funny. It's a game where you can literally just make drugs in your house.
Wait, can you?
Like,
I was
yeah.
joking.
No, you can. You make protein, vitamin supplements.
Oh, those kind of drugs.
Level up potions.
Okay.
You can make like stuff that stop you from being paralysed and shit. Fertilizer. You can make fertilizer.
No meth though.
You can make something similar.
Oh, I'm sure.
What's funny is that you can make medicine, but it's actually the cooking that gives you the really good buffs in battle and shit. Like you make a stew, and suddenly, like, you've got extra HP and RP, and you're immune to things. You make a cup of tea, and oh my fucking god, you need to be a high level to make a cup of tea.
This is a
it's
British
good
game.
Shit, that. Yeah, no, there is. It's like a thing in all the other games as well. Like there's a thing called relax tea, and you just put loads of herbs in hot water, and in this a pink melon, and suddenly and honey, and you have the ultimate cup of tea. Like you got to be level 80 or something in cooking to make it, and it's just a massive buff.
I love that you have this memorized. When did you last play Rune Factory 4?
It changes per ages ago. Years ago. But as I said, I've played every version. Like, royal curry, right? You put devil's blood in it in the original ones. And then for some reason they decided to scrub it out, and I thought that was a really nice touch. But my god, it was fucking hard to get your mitts on devil's blood.
That's probably why they scrubbed it.
Drop. Yeah, to be fair.
But still, you've memorized these recipes.
I honestly at one point wanted to do, when I was younger, a cooking channel where I just
try and make
made all the recipes.
You could still do.
From Rune Factory, and then it was when I thought of the curry, I just went, I don't know where I can get devil's blood from.
Well, do the more recent game version.
I could do. Yeah, I might have to look it up. But I don't know where I would get Starfall pumpkins from, or corn, because I don't think there's extraterrestrial pumpkins available.
Well, you never know.
Locally. You never know. Maybe if I
Or you could just use normal pumpkins.
I could. You can't use orange ones, you know? Or you can't eat orange pumpkins.
Oh, really?
It's just a thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, you have to eat green ones. That's why all the pumpkins in Rune Factory are green, because you can't eat.
Huh.
Despite being a fantasy game, they actually got some real shit there. It's only when you turn it into a headdress for some reason it turns orange.
Did not know that. I guess it's misleading then on all the pictures of pumpkin spice stuff, because they go with the orange ones.
Yeah, true. It also means the time when I was younger and I did not know this, we tried to cook pumpkin after Halloween, the one that we had carved, and made us very ill. Because you're not supposed to eat it.
Well, I'm glad you
Simple
sacrificed yourself to teach us that.
Yeah, I mean, you're quite welcome. Spooky season is coming up and now, you know.
Watch out, everyone.
Don't do it.
Do not eat the orange ones.
Don't eat the orange pumpkins.
Even though orange is notoriously a tasty colour.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Not this time. Hollow it out and wear it on your head, however, would be more in keeping with the Rune Factory spirit. Because it's the decoration you can make at home without a decorating table. Yeah.
I'm seeing that Frey is quite popular, to be honest. I think that's my main takeaway from this.
Frey is the main lady in the fourth one that you play. Yeah. As I said, like, Leon and Douglas were probably the big characters.
She seems to feature most
people were
prominently
excited for.
Out of all of them.
Yeah. She's the one that looks like the Rune Factory Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku, even. Before people at me.
Hey,
actually, I think you'll find fucking shut up.
You did better than that one Domino's pizza guy.
Oh,
I'm sorry for
Christ.
making you remember that.
I'm still not entirely sure that's real. You're gonna have to add that in the show notes. Just 'cause
it's very real.
You're gonna have to put it in the show notes because people aren't gonna know what the fuck's going on.
I think it's fairly popular, if slightly cursed.
No, I don't think people know.
Okay.
I feel like this would have blown up more if more people.
Well, so there is a crossover. There's an official collaboration between Domino's Pizza and Hatsune Miku, and they clearly flew out like an American exec to promote this. He seems very confused by what Hatsune Miku is, and he's to his credit, he's doing his best to seem enthusiastic, but it's cursed. It's so cursed.
Oh, it's so bad. He's dead inside.
Poor
it's so
man.
funny. There's a lot of Alice Murakumo in this as well, he's the dog who runs the bathhouse.
So just imagining a dog running a bathhouse. That can't smell good.
It's alright. I mean, a lot of this is like knotting and on stuff. There's a lot of dogs.
Send it over.
Well, which one, mate? There's more than one here.
Oh, well, pick your favourite. I don't know.
I don't think I have a favourite.
Find me your favourite knotting fic.
I too many to choose from, mate.
You know what?
Try Howling Wolf by Cookie Cutter
As a
Girl.
side tangent, I just want to see what the most popular knotting fic is. I'm searching just the.
Please, it'll be BTS for no reason, or it'll be like.
My money is on Teen Wolf, but I'm searching by Kudos. No, it's not. The top two are both Harry Potter.
Are they?
Yeah, they both involve Draco. Searching by Kudos. Just the tag knotting. There are 45,572 knotting fics, by the way. The third and fourth most popular are Teen Wolf. I mean, understandable, they are wolves. It makes sense that knotting is popular within the Teen Wolf fandom. Harry Potter, I just don't know. Yuri on Ice makes the top 10, though. The top 10 of knotting, anyway.
Yay.
It's the first, second... It is the 10th most popular. Is Katsuki Yuri and Victor Nikiforov with knotting. 28 chapters, not finished yet.
Their work here is not done.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
I'm just skimming through, see if there's anything weird in here that I don't expect. Nope, it's all the usual suspects. BTS, Harry Potter, from then on out. Hannibal. Sorry, what were you saying? Send us over the Rune Factory.
Okay, hang on.
Rune Factory knotting.
It's so weird seeing like stuff I've liked from my childhood have sex shit. You know what I mean? Where am I putting this?
Wherever you want.
Part 1?
Yeah. That's where
Even though
that's
we're
where
not
I've
doing
put my.
parts.
Yeah, this isn't a proper episode. We're probably not going to do a pick a fic for Rune Factory. At least not today.
No.
We might have to return at some point. If I play them and get really into them, we'll redo this episode again, but with me being excited about Rune Factory more. And then Nick will have to suffer.
So
There we go.
it's just it.
Howling
I don't know
wolf,
what to say.
cookie cutter gal. Alice enjoys some time with her husband. Knotting, doggy style, size kink, bed sex, and werewolf sex.
See, I'm gonna have to replay the game because I chose him as a husband, and now I'm just thinking, I feel uncomfortable now.
I can't help but feel knotting would be kind of an uncomfortable situation anyway.
I just picked him because he was fluffy and nice. And now he's knotting people, and I'm just like, oh no, my boy.
Like, if there was knotting in sex with humanoids,
Yeah.
like, it'd just be so awkward. You'd be stuck there for ages.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're in, like, an established relationship, you'd want to bring, like, your Game Boy or something so that while you're waiting for the knot to subside, like, you've got something with you, you know?
You probably would, and then like your parents would be like, in my day we had the newspaper,
Yeah.
and like someone would be reading the one side and the other person would be reading the other if they're in missionary or something.
Oh, that could be romantic, actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Can you turn the page? I want to see the horoscope.
So you've banged, you've knotted. Okay, so I'm thinking Pride and Prejudice era right now.
Right.
So you've banged. You're waiting for the knots to subside. I'm assuming it takes around 10 to 20 minutes. I've not read into knotting, and frankly, I don't want to.
Okay.
You just get a book open together, and you just sit side by side, and you sort of do the whole romantic, like, if one of you reads faster than the other, you've got to wait to turn the page. I think that's quite sweet. No?
I'm struggling to adjust
Well,
like to this situation.
well, this has made me want to search something else. Hold on.
Fuck are you searching?
Pride and Prejudice and knotting.
Oh my god. Fucking stay on topic.
We need to read about Mr. Darcy
No,
knotting.
we don't.
Hang on.
God, Barakumu is really fucking popular. I've just spotted him not only paired with the lady version.
He's a wolf man, Grace. It's what happens.
I know, but he's been paired with the male version. I tell you what is funny about Rune Factory 5. Unlike all the others, you can have a same-sex marriage. So, like, this can happen in game. You can have...
It's very progressive.
You can have breeding, mating cycles, and heat knotting size difference, unrealistic sex. I pulled up an anatomy chart and everything, then proceeded to blatantly disregard it. Multiple orgasms, sex magic, rotting, stomach bulge, very much stomach bulge, cum inflation, trans male character, trans Aries, hurt comfort, major character, injury recovery, mentions of pregnancy marking, and oral sex by Wolfbane by Lucy Paws.
You just liked him because he's fluffy.
I did just like him because he's fluffy.
Okay. So.
Oh, it's an ankle. They just hurt their ankle. Oh, thank fuck.
What?
He gets orders from Simone to take a break from Seed for 2 weeks to let an ankle injury heal. So the injury recovery is
okay.
is not to
It's
do
not graphically
with the wolf
kinky.
sex.
Yeah. Okay, that's all right then.
He's not gone to the hospital for Simone to put his fucking anal gland back in or whatever the fuck's going on. Shit up.
So, if you had to guess, like if you had to pick a number, and I'll help you out. It is a number between 1 and 100.
Okay.
But how many knotting fics do you think exist in the Pride and Prejudice fandom?
I'm gonna say a solid non-committal 50.
Okay. It's actually only 2. I just wanted to see what your reaction would be.
Oh, I'm disappointed now.
Yeah, there's 2.
Do better, Pride and Prejudice fandom.
There are 2 separate authors working on knotting in Pride and Prejudice. I should probably check Alpha, Beta, Omega Dynamics while we're at it too. But
yeah, they might have everything but knotting in Pride and Prejudice.
So the most recent one is called P&P/ABO/title work in progress by Mary Beth Darcy. One of the tags notes, Colin Firth is my Mr. Darcy.
Yeah, he is.
So yeah, but I like specifically, this is Colin Firth knotting.
Yeah. Well, who else would it be?
That's a very good point. I don't actually know who else has played Mr. Darcy, but
The tag is valid.
no, I'm not disagreeing. I'm not see what I did there. Anyway,
No, I didn't see what you did there.
I made a joke about notting. Right, let me just check Alpha, Beta, Omega dynamics in Pride and Prejudice. There's more. It is a higher number than 2 if we go by Alpha, Beta, Omega dynamics.
Okay.
Any guesses? You know, it's fine. There's 26 Pride and Prejudice ABO fics.
26. That's better than nothing.
26.
Then again, Pride and Prejudice did come out a little while ago, so...
Yeah, maybe we need a gritty reboot. Ooh, who would you cast as Mr. Darcy if they did a reboot?
Oh, fuck. I reckon if it was a Gen Z person doing the casting, it would be like Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah. Calamite.
Yeah.
Timothy Calamite, the Dragon of Chaos. I mean, when money no object, and you could distract him long enough to get him to do it. Henry Cavill.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He'd be good as Mr. Darcy.
Yeah, I know, but he just doesn't look like a Mr. Darcy, because Mr. Darcy needs to be pale, ill looking, because like he's Victorian era, he's malnourished. He's got to be like no tan whatsoever because he never used to work. He's
okay, yeah, maybe not Henry Cavill.
He's got no muscle.
Okay,
because he just rides horses.
Fine.
You know what I mean?
In that case, it might just have to be Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
No,
or someone of that ilk.
I've got it.
What?
The bloke from Valerian, who was really poorly cast in Valerian.
He's American.
So is Timothy Chalamet, I think.
Oh, I didn't realise
I think.
that. Okay.
I don't actually know.
Right.
I don't even know how to pronounce his name, and I'm willfully choosing not to.
I just assumed he was English because, well, again, I've never heard him speak, and because he doesn't really have much of a lip as being
he does
pale,
look British, doesn't he? Hang on, let's find out. Is American from New York.
It's okay. I'm looking up pale British actors.
Pale British. Fucking Benedict Cumberbatch.
No, he's too old now.
Okay. Really? Wow.
Who's that? I don't know who that is. Oh, I've got Eddie Redmayne, who's just can't, but I think he's too fluffy.
Yeah, I couldn't take him seriously as like a angry emo man.
We've got Tom Hiddleston.
Oh,
it's different. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
Very difficult.
There just isn't another Colin Firth. They might just have to clone Colin Firth.
There's a guy here called Brandon Logie, but I might have got the wrong guy. I don't know. Alright, look, we've gotten off topic. We need to get back onto it.
Yeah. I mean, we don't. This is a chaos episode. Brandon Logie. Sure, why not? Actually, I know who can bring ham and is a handsome dude.
Yeah.
Lee Pace.
Yeah.
As Mr. Darcy. Yeah. He can bring the emo ham. You know he can. He'd be a great Mr. Darcy.
Do you think that David Tennant could be a good Mr. Darcy?
No.
Why not?
Because David Tennant is a Labrador.
Yeah, but you can also play broody people.
I don't know. And you'd have to cast Michael Sheen as Elizabeth, and that'd be the harder part. Though I feel like Michael Sheen could pull off Elizabeth better than David Tennant could pull off Mr. Darcy.
Yeah.
In fact, debatably, Michael Sheen could pull off Mr. Darcy. He can absolutely do brooding and emo. Oh, no, I know who I want to see do Mr. Darcy. He'd be hilarious as it. John Hamm.
Yeah, sure. I can't remember who he is.
Gabriel.
Oh, yeah. He's really American.
He's got the looks for it. He's also very funny, but he used to do serious roles. Like,
I couldn't take him seriously as Mr.
I know.
Darcy.
That's why it would be great. I'd watch him as Mr. Darcy. Right. Shall we call it there? Is there anything else you want to cover?
Oh, I've just found a really Rune Factory.
Oh, perfect. Send it my way.
Because it's all about turnips.
Oh. Yeah, we haven't talked about turnips yet. Turnip Heaven.
By Frederick.
Okay.
Masturbation.
What?
Anal masturbation. Arthur really loves turnips.
I didn't expect that from
Got ya.
Arthur fucks a turnip, doesn't he?
No.
The turnip fucks him.
Well, yes, he gets fucked by a turnip. Vest had painstakingly prepared the turnips into the legendary dish for Arthur, and upon delivering it to the prince, he also gave him the leftover golden turnips that he didn't use in the making of the meal.
A golden turnip.
You can grow golden vegetables.
That doesn't sound very tasty.
They're very tasty. Not that I've ever had one, but like they're not made of gold. They're just
golden colours.
Yeah, but yeah, like the shape was perfect. Evidence of the doting care Vest had giving them. The colour was smooth and evenly textured all round. The leaves looked so cute and lush. Arthur felt a warm sensation through his body by simply looking at them. Turnips, baby, turnips.
Okay. I'm gonna find a section of this to read.
Arthur spread his legs, sliding his arm under himself to allow his slick fingers easy access to his needy hole.
He wanted desperately to force his fingers into himself, but he also didn't want this to end so quickly. Besides, his ass was going to experience something much more satisfying than his own fingers today.
Oh, Christ.
He turned his attention to making sure the lube coated his insides well, before scissoring his fingers in order to ready his body for the girth of the golden turnip. His entire body felt like it was on fire. Go for it.
Oh, I was just saying, at last, Arthur was bracing himself for the moment of truth. He positioned the turnip at the hole and pushed with an even pressure.
Hang on, this needs the M&S treatment.
No, it does not, because I'm tired and I can't take this seriously as is, because my childhood is being ruined.
He positioned the turnip at his hole and pushed with an even pressure, feeling the smooth surface of the vegetable begin to force his ass to its limits. He was panting hard, a deep flush on his cheeks as he thought about what his favourite kind of fresh produce was doing to him. Oh, I'm sorry, Grace. That's all we've got time for.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Grace, do you feel like you've learned something today?
I think you need to see a picture of what the turnips look like in this universe. Because when you hold them above your head...
I've googled Rune Factory 4 golden turnips. Oh, crikey.
Big turnip.
It's like 4 squares.
Bro, like, exactly, like...
Is this the right... I know it's in the fixed one, I don't care.
Oh, the 4 square one's a giant turnip.
Okay, so he's not banging one of them.
No.
Good, because that's enough to kill someone.
But that is the shape he is putting up. It is just a ball. It's just a ball of vegetable.
Oh, God. That poor man. Imagine, how do you even begin explaining that to your doctor?
Thankfully, I don't know.
So, I messaged Nick asking him if he were to cast Mr. Darcy, who would he pick? And he said Danny DeVito.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Yep.
I mean, you shouldn't, but why not?
I'd watch it. Like, he could do like the brooding kind of angst to it.
Yeah, I can't believe how much fucking Murakuma I keep seeing here, and I'm just, why is everyone so invested in this dog?
He speaks to a certain community, Grace.
I know he does. I'm just... Stop
and it's
it.
a community you chose to join when you chose to romance him.
Played the game. I know.
Wait, is he the one voiced by Daisuke Ono?
No, that's the villain.
Okay, never mind then. I was going to say maybe that solves it.
Let's see who voices him.
What was the name again? Rune Factory
5.
Character, sorry.
Murakumo. Hang on, I've got the Japanese voice actor.
Okay. Do you want to send me a link?
Yeah.
Shinsuke Takeuchi.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
He was a pilot in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He did not get to live long. Pilots in that do not last long.
Yeah. Bungo Stray Dogs. Haiku.
Oh.
Mob Psycho 100. Blend S.
Hey. He is doing the dub for Ken.
Oh, in the Japanese
Ryan
of
Gosling's
Barbie.
Ken, specifically, he is going to be in the dub for Japanese Barbie.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And, he's doing well in the dubbing. He's also got Adam Warlock.
Oh, has he? Oh, fucking.
Yeah.
He's Rapper B in Zombieland Saga.
Oh. No, I
Whatever that
remember the
is.
rappers in Zombieland. The rap episode was my favourite episode of Zombieland Saga.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
It'll be like the rappers that harass the girls at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be one of those guys.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Madoka's getting a new film soon, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, another direct sequel to where it left off.
Tennis. Vinland Saga.
Yeah, he's prolific.
That's popular on Netflix. Yeah. Jesus. Saint Seiya. Oh
And
my
he's
God.
Gordon in the Japanese dub of Thomas and Friends.
No, not Gordon. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Gordon's alive.
Oh my Christ.
Which means he's worked with the voice actors of Kiryu Kazuma and Majima.
He's Olaf in Kingdom Hearts 3. He's... I can't.
We're going to have to do the Kingdom Hearts episode
he's in
eventually.
Genshin Impact as Davlin Storm Terror.
I don't know who that is.
Neither
I don't
do
know
I.
my Genshins. One of us is going to have to bite the bullet and play Genshin Impact at some point, just so we've got the research down.
Street Fighter.
I feel like Genshin Impact's more your kind of thing than mine.
Yeah, you say that. Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Amongst Thieves, he's the bard.
The main character.
Endgin the bard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we haven't solved why he's popular.
I think we have, to be fair.
Yeah, he's got one of those voices.
He's
If
in
he's being hired to
Ruby-
play Ken.
He's in Ruby and Lookism as well.
I don't know enough about Ruby, to be honest.
Oh my God.
I got out at season 2. Okay, so he's a handsome dude, and that's why he's popular, and it's not just the wolf thing.
He is playing a lot of lots of sexy men.
Makes sense. So I guess
He
we
does
have learned
a
something
deep
today.
voice.
The appeal of the wolf man is not necessarily that he's a wolf, it's also that he's got a sexy voice.
Oh my God, his guts in Berserk.
I
Oh,
will get
my
round to that.
fucking God. He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
Prolific. Mm-hmm.
That's why I went for him. He's
If that's-
all the sexy men. He's
If
all
that
of them.
makes you more comfortable in your preferences, then I'm happy for you to believe that.
Look, listen to some voice clips and just
Sure.
tell me you don't get wet. That's just
I probably
it.
won't, because that's not the way I swing, but sure, send it over.
I don't know how I can find bits and clips. You're just gonna have to YouTube it.
Alright.
Oh fucking hell.
You know what? Yeah, I'll report back next time. For now, we should probably call it there.
Yeah, definitely. I am.
Thanks for listening, if you made it this far. Apologies, we're slightly off topic and broken our schedule a little bit. We'll be back to normal soon. And yeah, join us next time for probably more Fire Emblem, possibly more Chaos. Only the future can tell. But yeah, see you next time.
Good night.
Good night. And that'll do. Let's hit stop.